Sangeet. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for the love and support you have given me for the first video. I have taken all your suggestions and will improve in my coming videos. And very sorry for the technical glitch that happened in the first video with that voiceover. Phone, it was okay when I saw the edit, but then when it got uploaded, I don't know, the voice quality dropped due to some issue. But I have found out a way to deal with it, and from now on my videos will be improved and better. So today we'll be seeing how to make homemade garam masala. Garam masala, as you know, it is a very common spice that we use in our homes for on a day-to-day basis for all our curries and biryanis. So basically there are two types of garam masala, like in the process of how we make it. One we call it kacha garam masala and other we call it pakka garam masala. The basic difference in a kacha garam masala is you basically sun dry all the ingredients that you need. In a pakka garam masala, we dry roast each and every ingredient and then grind it to a fine powder. Say it is a pakka masala is because when you dry roast, all the natural oils of the ingredients come out and it becomes one flavorful aromatic spice powder, you know, which will enhance the flavor of your curries and the biryanis to another level. So now I am going to show you how to make a pakka garam masala. The ingredients are very basic. In your homes we have all those ingredients. Basic ingredient is coriander seeds and cumin seeds and pepper. You just play with the ratio of these ingredients, and rest of the ingredients is like we need bay leaves, cinnamon, cloves, black cardamom, green cardamom, mace. Everything else is a subordinate. The main what I make at my home, and I have found this recipe good for me, works well for me. I will share that recipe with you today. So tune in and let's make homemade garam masala, which is very cost effective and it is very easy to make. It will hardly take 15 to 20 minutes to make. And I want to give you a pro tip. When you're using garam masalas in your curry, use it only right in the end when you're going to switch off the gas, because it enhances the flavor to another level and the aroma of the sabji will be something else. Do try this tip and let me know. And if you like the content I post, please like, share and subscribe and tell me in the comments what do you want to see next. Now let's go to the video. So to make garam masala at home, we'll need 3 tablespoons of cumin seeds or jeera, 6 tablespoons of coriander seeds or dhania, 6 to 7 bay leaves, 7 to 8 cinnamon sticks, 3 to 4 Marathi mogus, blackstone flower, mace, 3 tablespoons of pepper, 2 tablespoons of fennel seeds, 2 nutmeg, 1 inch piece of dry ginger, 2 to 3 star anise and 7 to 8 cloves. Now we have to dry roast each of these ingredients and then grind it to a fine powder. First we'll dry roast coriander seeds. You will know when to remove it when you get a nice aroma out of it. You don't have to completely brown the coriander seeds. You will get a nice aroma. You just have to roast it on a very low flame and take it out when you have a good aroma. After this we'll dry roast cumin seeds and pepper together. The same way, it will take around 30 seconds to 1 minute to dry roast on a low flame and take it out on a clean vessel. It is important to dry roast the ingredients because it releases its natural oil, and that's when the garam masala is very aromatic and tasty. Now we'll add rest of the ingredients. Fennel seeds first. Fennel seeds takes very time to dry roast, so dry roast it separately. Now we'll add bay leaves. This is Marathi mogu, 3 to 4. Cloves, around 8 to 9, depending on what flavor you like. This is blackstone flower. Mace, 2 to 3 strands. Nutmeg, 2 pieces. Black cardamom, 10 pieces. Green cardamom, 6 pieces. star anise 3 pieces, cinnamon stick 6 to 8, and 1 inch dry ginger. Dry roast it. It will not take more than 30 to 40 seconds. You will get a very nice aroma. Your entire kitchen will be smelling so good after this. Now take this out and cool the mixture completely. Like it will take about 10 to 15 minutes. After cooling it down completely, I have pounded black cardamom and nutmeg, because in the mixture everything will be together. So sometimes it may so happen that it may not grind properly. So I will pound the black cardamom and nutmeg once or twice in this mortar and pestle and then put it in the mixie jar. Now your garam masala is ready at your home. So simple to make, and all your dishes will be smelling so good and tasting so good after this. Do try and let me know in the comment section below.